underdog. And speaking of underdog, on today's Arena Gridiron, as you probably know, at the end of the show, I predicted the Cowboys would lose tonight to the Las Vegas Raiders, shocking the crew on Arena Gridiron. What's going on? Are you trying to unjinx? Look, I told them, and I say it again, as I tweeted just before the game started, I'm sick and tired of picking the Dallas Cowboys to win every game because I thought the schedule, the day it came out, the night it came out, I thought it shaped up as pretty easy by NFL standards. And I thought, obviously, I thought we could go win at Philadelphia, and we should have if CD hadn't dropped those two big fourth quarter passes along with two others earlier in the game. He dropped another one tonight that could have completely iced the game. But my point is, did I think we could go win at Chicago? You better believe I did. Do I think we could go to Carolina? You better believe I did. Did I think that at home 2 Monday nights ago, we could beat the freaking Arizona Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback? You bet your bottom dollar, as they say in Texas, that we could, should, better beat. I said, that's it. Do or die. Got to beat this team on this night in this building. And our defense got blown off the football field. And impossibly and ironically and painfully, my offense, not only at Denver, but against the Arizona freaking Cardinals at Jerry World on Monday night, stunk. What do we have, 3 points from the offense before the fourth quarter? We scored 10 offensive points. What? Are you kidding me? So today I just said, show me, because I know these players do watch what I say before these games. They watch it on their phones. Watch Arena Gridiron, hottest show out there. It's just exploding, man. I'm so blessed to be a part of it. But I wanted them to know that I'm just putting them on notice. I wanted to pick the Raiders, the sorry-ass Raiders, to beat them, to shock them, 22-21, just to get their attention and say, okay, I said last week was it. This is double it. This is do or cry, man. This would be all-time disaster if you lost to this team. Not that Arizona wasn't, to fall to 3-5-1. So what happened tonight? This team finally showed me everything that I thought I would see when the year started. This team got revitalized and revamped over its bye week, thanks to Jerry Jones going out and acquiring the single most valuable player acquired through the trade deadline, including Jalen Phillips going to the Eagles. It was the Q factor. It was Quinnen Williams who rose and shone. Welcome to Dallas, Q factor. We have a Q factor on defense now. And he blew up the pocket 3 or 4 times where they end up with a sack and a half. And all of a sudden, he and Kenny Clark, as our difference makers, our new anchors up the middle, opened freeways to the quarterback for Jadeveon Clowney. Is he not turning back the clock? He's wreaking havoc. And for James Houston, who I've said has been a godsend from the start of the year, so much talent for a player who's seen as a journeyman. And I saw a Dante Fowler flash, and I saw an Ezra Uwaku flash. And I saw Sam Williams flash. I saw Odigizua flash at the end of the game a couple of times, 2 straight plays. And I said, that rotation can work, but you needed the 2 anchors. You needed our Jalen Carter and our Jordan Davis, our Reggie Whites, if you will, to anchor our defense. And all of a sudden, I started seeing flashes from the back 7. I started seeing flashes from Overshown. Welcome back, young man. You're a very special young man and football player. And from that Savon Ravel, I think they stole him in the 3rd round. He's playing his first football in 400 days. I know his only flash was he grabbed and held on the guy who was covering up the field and got a penalty for it. But Kalen Carson showed me flashes last year. Logan Wilson was calling defenses tonight. He can be the brains of the operation, and he was a very good contributor and player and linebacker for a Super Bowl Cincinnati team. Kenneth Murray got his hand on a ball and tipped it up into an interception, maybe inspired by my Oklahoma Sooners winning at Alabama. I'm going to interview Coach Venables tomorrow on Arena Gridiron. Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson were back at safety. All of a sudden, we started to look like a real live defense that can hold its own, that can at least be respectable, that at least can complement the offense enough that the offense can assert itself early in games and slowly but surely wear down and out the opposing defense with its firepower, because this offense has extreme firepower, as we saw in those first 3 home games when it went 40-plus all 3 times. We saw what could happen against Green Bay and Micah Parsons. You can have Micah Parsons. I am much happier with Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark. I will take them, and I'll take everything around them over Micah Parsons. I sat watching too many big games in which Micah Parsons disappeared. I love what I saw from the defense complementing the offense, which got off to a shaky start. Dak got strip sacked from behind by Max Crosby. No shame there. Fumble. And I thought, oh, here we go again. And then I'm seeing, wait, CD and George Pickens are you serious? They're alternating snaps after they missed the first series in which we went 3 and out? We'll find out later. I don't know yet. I'll talk about it tomorrow, but they clearly missed a meeting. They were late for the plane. Something happened where they got disciplined and punished. And yet neither one of them pouted. They both rose. They both shone, as did everybody on the football team. Javonte Williams just runs his tail off. I love him just for his effort. And all of a sudden, Malik, the backup, starts banging away once undrafted out of Florida. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe he can replace Miles Sanders, who's gone for the year on IR. The offensive line is healthy. It's starting to look stable and better than it did. And listen, George Pickens, I just got to say it again. I tweeted about this tonight. George Pickens is a difference maker. He is a culture changer, even though he had a very negative reputation in Pittsburgh. Listen, I still can't believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin gave up on George Pickens. He said he's got to grow up. I understand incidents, fights on the field, craziness, over-emotional, irrational, uncontrollable, rages. I got it. He is just so good. And it was such a brilliant move by Gerald Wayne Jones Jr.
Cowboys Nation, take a breath. Because what we just watched against the Raiders was not just a win, it was a message, a statement. The kind of performance that shifts narratives, shuts down doubts, and reminds the entire NFL that the Dallas Cowboys are far from done. Dallas walked into that game with pressure on their back, questions surrounding the identity of this team, and expectations from every corner of the league. And the response was immediate, physical, and dominant. 33-16 in what might be the most complete performance the Cowboys have delivered all season. But let's talk defense first, because that is where the tone was set. Quinnen Williams, an instant game changer. A sack, constant pressure, disruption in the backfield, exactly what Dallas has been missing inside. Logan Wilson, smart, fast, communicative. He looked like he had been in this system for months, not days. And when those two play at that level, everyone else around them rises. Dallas held the Raiders to 3 for 12 on third down. They allowed just 6 rushing yards in the first half, 4 sacks, relentless pressure, total control. This is the defense Cowboys fans have been waiting for. Not reactive, not soft, not confused, but attacking, swarming, dictating the game. And offensively, efficient, balanced, and locked in. Dak Prescott delivered with confidence. George Pickens showed exactly why Cowboys fans were excited about him, and the running game showed up in the moments that mattered. This wasn't pretty by accident, this was execution. But here's the real takeaway. This wasn't just a win, this was a warning. A warning to the NFC that if this is the version of the Dallas Cowboys we're getting from here on out, the playoff conversation isn't hype, it's real. Yes, the schedule gets tougher. Yes, Kansas City, Detroit, and Philadelphia are still ahead. But for the first time in weeks, Dallas looked like a team with an identity. A defense with teeth. An offense with rhythm. A coaching staff with a plan. Cowboys Nation, this game felt like a turning point. A spark. A reminder that the season isn't over. The goals aren't gone. And the Dallas Cowboys are still alive. Now I want to hear from you. Was this the game that turns the season around? Is Quinnen Williams truly the missing piece? Do you believe this team finally found its identity? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and if you're new to the Dallas Report, hit subscribe, because here we speak the truth about this team. Every week, every game, no excuses. The Cowboys made a statement tonight, and trust me, the best chapters are still ahead.